Hi, my name is Dolly Foster and I'm the horticulturist here at the Oak Lawn Park District. And if you were out at the community garden the other day and you collected a little pot of milkweed, then this video is for you, because now you have a little pot of plants and you probably have some questions. So what we're going to do is talk about tropical milkweed today. That is the plant that you picked out. These are the flowers of the plant that you just picked up. They are really beautiful plants. The most important thing to know about this plant is that this plant is the host plant, or one of the host plants, because there's lots of different kinds of milkweed, but it's one of the host plants for the monarch butterfly caterpillar. So it's really important to have this plant if you're interested in attracting butterflies and other pollinators to your garden. This plant can be grown in a pot or it can be grown in the ground. It's a pretty slim plant. It doesn't take up a lot of space, so putting it in the ground is okay. Towards the end of the fall, you're going to start seeing seed pods on your milkweed plants. They are long and slim, they kind of look like a green bean, but when those start to burst open, you should collect all of them. As they burst open, which will be in stages, they won't all do it in the same day or the same week, you should keep those in a paper bag so they can dry out really nicely. You save those seeds until the next year, and you can plant your own plants for next year and have your own. The next thing to know about this plant is this is the first step that you're going to have to creating a monarch habitat. So think about that. It's not just planting a garden. The first step of a habitat is a garden, and this is your first step into that. There's other plants that you can grow to help create a habitat. So think about planting things like zinnias, which we just happen to have flats of zinnias right next to us. And then you should think about lantana and purple comb flowers and butterfly weed, things like that. Those are plants that monarch butterflies absolutely love. Those 4 plants are on the top 10 list along with this guy. And then once you get a handle on your garden, then you can start really delving into the habitat part. And that consists of things like having a little source of water somewhere in your garden, and having bare rocks in your garden somewhere is really nice for butterflies, things like that. Along with this video, there's going to be a companion article, and in that article is going to be information about growing a monarch habitat, growing a butterfly habitat, pollinator habitat. They're all really very similar, and hummingbirds love plants that butterflies and bees also love. So if you're planting for bees and butterflies, you are planting for hummingbirds. And it's very exciting to have a garden like this in your life, because there is so much life in it to go out and sit, and you can enjoy your plants and you can enjoy your garden and see things coming and feeding from your garden. And really having that feeling of knowing that you're feeding somebody with your garden, for me, is one of the most important parts of gardening. That it's not just for me and my eyes anymore. Gardening is much more important than that. It's more important in the aspect that you are feeding wildlife, you are feeding the insect life and the bird life in the neighborhood, which is very important. So you will have a lot of information in that article about that subject. There will be some flyers on there with even more information, like plant lists, and those are good to take with you to the garden center. Lastly, I want to talk to you about Monarch Waystations. Monarch Waystation is a really cool, very specific type of garden that is just for monarch butterflies, and it includes a lot of the plants that I just mentioned, including milkweed and multiple types of milkweed in that garden, in order for you to attract butterflies to come and rest in your garden, mate, lay their eggs, have a safe haven for their caterpillars to eat and make their chrysalid and turn into a butterfly. The Monarch Waystation program is run by Monarch Watch, which is at Kansas University, and they have been around for a really long time, I think about 20 years, and there are almost 28,000 Monarch Waystations, and we just registered one at Wolf Park here in the Park District a couple of weeks ago, so we have one here. My goal is to have Oak Lawn have 100 Monarch Waystations by next spring. When I checked over the winter on the registry of Monarch Waystations, we only had about 10, and I held 4 of those certifications here in the Park District. And so I would really like for there to be a challenge in neighborhoods all over the town, and trying to get neighbors collaborating and making Monarch Waystations, and I really love to have 100 by next year. For more information, visit the Oak Lawn Park District website, the Oak Lawn Park District Facebook page, and the Oaklawn Park's Gotta Get Gardening Facebook page, where you can find all kinds of gardening information. You can also log on to our website, where the article and all of the things that go along with the article are going to be attached on there in a PDF. So thanks for joining me, and I hope your milkweed is very successful, and I hope you have lots and lots of caterpillars. And I would appreciate it if you got on the Oaklawn Park's Gotta Get Gardening Facebook page and let me know. Let me know how your milkweed is growing, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know how many caterpillars you have. It would be great to find out. Thanks.